What's happening, everybody? Welcome to CTV Sports Fast 5. I'm Brett Kennedy.
And I'm Olivia Landis. The Colorado State men's basketball team pulled through with a critical victory over New Mexico on Tuesday night at Moby Arena. Colorado State jumped out to a swift 16-6 lead in the opening minutes and never looked back. The Rams defense played a critical role in the game, forcing 12 turnovers in the first half and allowing the Lobos to shoot only 33% from the floor. Once the final whistle was blown, CSU had a 70-59 victory. This game marked the first time this season the Lobos gave up 70 points to an opponent. Senior guard Daniel Bejarano turned heads Tuesday night as he became the third player in CSU history to record more than 1,000 points, 600 rebounds, and 200 assists in his career. The Rams hit the road this Saturday to try and finish the season sweep against San Diego State. Brett, this just shows how incredible CSU's defensive game was. I mean, they forced 16 turnovers against the New Mexico Lobos. What does that say about the team?
It means the defense is getting better for the Rams, which is good to see down the stretch. And it was nice to see guys get in on the scoring bid that don't usually get in there, like Joe Deciman, who had 14 points to go along with Avila's 18 and Bejarano's 12. I mean, that's good to see, and going into a tough game this weekend at San Diego State, it's going to be a big game.
Absolutely, and with this win, that does put the Rams tied for third with Wyoming in the Mountain West Conference. So that just shows how important this San Diego State game is, being that they are number one, tied with Boise in the conference.
Well, last week we talked about how the men's basketball team struggled shooting the ball against Wyoming, and now, unfortunately, it's happened to the women's team. The CSU women's basketball team lost on the road to New Mexico 67-40. The Rams were down by 29 at one point in the second half, which was due to the fact that they only had a 24.1 shooting percentage when the game was said and done. Yes, you heard that right, 24. There were two scoring droughts in the game for the Rams that totaled up to a 14 and a half minutes. Elin Gustafsson and A.J. Newton led the Rams in scoring with 8 points each. CSU is now in second place with New Mexico in the Mountain West Conference, behind Fresno State. The Rams return to Moby Arena this Saturday to face San Diego State in the annual Pink Out game. Now, Liv, 24% shooting. That does not win you basketball games, and we need more production out of players like Grit Ryder.
Absolutely, and I hate to blame it on the location, but this is a huge part. I think it played a huge part, being that they did play in the pit, and that is known in the Mountain West to be one of the hardest places to play. And the women did play in front of the largest crowd they've seen all season, over 5,000 people. That's pretty tough.
Yeah, it was a tough loss. So
now we're going to play a quick game called Who is That Player? We're going to show you guys some of the stats of the players and try to figure out who the player is.
Now, these players can be from either the men's or the women's basketball team, so it may be difficult.
Let's see who our first player is, Brett. All right, who's this player? Points per game, they're averaging 9 points per game. Their field goal percentage is 38, rebounds per game 6.2, and they're second on the team in assists. Who do you think this is, Brett?
Oh, my goodness. I am probably going to go on the women's team, and I'm going to go Ellen Neustrom.
Okay, all right, I'm going to go with the men's team, and I'm going to say, let's say Gian Clavel. That's my guess. Let's see, who is the answer?
Oh,
Ellen Neustrom. You were right. That was a good one. That was a good one. All right, let's see the next one.
All right, Liv, 11.9 points per game, a 47% field goal percentage, and 4.9 rebounds per game, and is fifth on the team in assists. Who do you got?
I'm going to guess men's, and I'm going to go with J.J. Avila.
I'm going to guess men's also, and I'm going to say Joe Deciman.
All right, let's see who it was. Stanton,
oh,
kid, we were
Stanton.
both wrong.
Totally forgot about that guy.
That's all right. Well, that's all the time we have for you guys tonight.
Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you guys next week. Have a good night, guys.